There's fresh breath, made fresh, fresh meat, and fresh to death. Voler Garconz is fresh style, fresh looks, and looking fresh. Our host is about to get tested for his freshness. Has his best before date expired? Here he is, our man, Sauce Babie.
Sweet and sour or barbecue?
Sweet and sour.
I'm a sweet and sour guy.
I say sweet and sour just because if you're talking about McDonald's, sweet and sour sauce goes on Big Macs, chicken nuggets. You eat it with fries. I don't know anyone that took barbecue sauce and put it on a Big Mac. Filet-O-Fish, McChicken burger. That's all it's sweet and sour sauces.
Yeah.
You could mix that in.
It's a sweet and sour thing. We've been sweet and sour
Sweet
gang
and
for a
sour.
long time.
100%.
You know,
Sweet and sour.
Black
for
people
sure.
always ask for sweet and sour when they
Yeah.
I think majority of the time.
I don't know anyone that really asks for
But
barbecue.
what about Diana sauce? Are you more going for the
I
barbecue?
have that in my fridge.
I have a honey
But-
Dijon one and I just don't use it. I'm just
But
barbecue.
it sits there.
You're right,
But
right.
I don't use it like that. You could probably mix it in with other sauces
The honey
to
one,
make
you
your
mean?
own. No, the Diana's one.
Yeah.
You're saying I think black people use Diana sauce,
Oh,
right?
I think they more than use Diana
Yeah,
sauce.
so it's all.
It's like Frank's Red. They put that shit on everything.
I mix it to make my own sauce. I like to add cayenne pepper and all these things to make my own little sauce.
Oh, you're one of those
And then
guys.
I'll splash it on whatever I'm eating. You know what I'm
But
saying?
speaking of black people and consuming Diana sauce, like when it comes to the well done talks, like 'cause I want to know this. I've been told many times when I'm going out that men are like, "Yo, fam, why are you asking for salmon well done? Is that really is that an issue? Is
I
that
don't like that.
like
I don't like salmon well done.
it's not supposed to be. Technically, it's not supposed to be. But think about it. If you have salmon on the grill, is that not well done?
I liked it though.
I'm just trying to say.
No, I
my
like it
salmon
well
black,
done,
you know?
but like I
liked it.
still like when there's like some form of moisture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Not
don't like when
that
it's
dry
just
stuff. Not the dry. Not the dry stuff.
Yeah, I don't like when it's super dry. I don't like when it's like that.
Yeah.
Like well done steaks. Like
Right,
when I ate meat, I
yeah.
didn't really like well done steaks.
I think the crisp,
medium well.
the crisp from the barbecue on the salmon is good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The crisp part. But
But yeah, no, okay, I hear what you're saying. But you're saying that it's like one of those ones where I shouldn't be doing that.
No, you can
Is
do
it
that.
really
It's your
offensive?
preference. It's your preference.
Of course, but is it offensive though?
To what community? you
I
know
guess
what I
it's
mean?
just a
Like, to what-
stereopetype.
Yeah, that's the thing. But
I
some
never
people.
knew that was a thing. Well done salmon. I never really heard that, to be honest.
Hold on,
Because salmon
Beaks.
doesn't take long to fucking cook.
It's the fastest friggin'
Yeah,
thing to
so it's
cook.
like-
Yeah, but
How
sometimes
long-
you just want like if it's blackened or
Okay,
or
I never
it's
seen
grilled.
that before.
I feel like salmon comes down to fucking seasoning.
Have you seen chicken or watermelon before?
Obviously.
Where
Chicken
you see
in
that?
watermelon?
I think that's supposed to be that. No, chicken and watermelon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's the next black people thing.
That's
Oh,
a
that's super
stereotype.
normal.
That's
Yeah.
a stereotype.
Stereotype?
100%. You think people think that we just like watermelon, Kool-Aid, and chicken? We're okay?
So you're saying if you're at the keg and you're like, yo, can I get some watermelon on the side of my
That's
chicken
not
breast?
true, bro.
I should try that one.
Honestly,
No, you shouldn't.
this
Can I
whole
get watermelon on the side. Yeah, but like there's chicken and waffles. So chicken and watermelon.
That is good. That is good.
No, chicken and waffles is proper.
What's that place called?
Dirty
Chicken
Bird?
Dirty Bird. Yeah,
Dirty
there we
Bird?
go.
Dirty birds. Yeah.
I'm a pescamentarian, so I don't know about no dirty bird.
No, I had dirty
I mean,
birds
prior
before.
to that,
Yeah.
same. But prior to that, yeah, I had it together. Fried chicken with this syrup is blessed. I'm not gonna lie.
You heard. Shouts to all the black-owned restaurants in Toronto, man. Do you guys have any of your preferences? Any go-tos?
I'm not. Oh, you want to go first?
No, man. Honestly, I really don't know.
Okay, yo, for me, I don't know a big.
Shout to Chris Jerk, man. You know, y'all know I.
Oh
shout
yeah,
out.
for obviously Chris Jerk. Yeah.
Okay, for me, I don't have like a big black restaurant. I know there's a juice spot. It's called Classic Juice, I believe. I'm into juicing. It's at Coxwell and Gerard. Like that guy, like he juices his ginger and everything, and it's like the real potent stuff. Not like I like Booster Juice, but still like his is like that real kicker. You
What
know
was
I'm
the
saying?
spot that we spoke about that was in Scarborough? The juice that.
Oh shit! It's by like Midland and
On Midland, yeah. Shouts to
something
those guys.
juicery. Or
We'll-
I can't really remember.
We'll remember
but
the name, but shouts to her. I think she's like
Yeah, that place is
Part black-owned
blessed too. But yeah.
Yo, Beeks.
Mm-hmm.
Speak to me more about the importance of eating right and maintaining good health. Well, even you too, both of you. You I see you on your buff bag well.
Yeah.
And y'all be juicing, but you guys talk to me.
I'll make
about it.
Beeks go
It's a
first.
lifestyle, right? You first. You first.
Yeah.
You know what it is yo, I believe that when you work on your own energy, you become more conscious of stuff that you intake. That becomes you. You want lively foods, right? So that's why I start cutting out certain meats Because if you take a chicken, you cook it in the oven, there's no energy in it. You cooked it, it burns. You know what I'm saying? But if you grab like an apple from a tree, it grew from the tree, the sun cooked it. That's good energy. I feel that type of stuff factors into like your personal energy, like your body energy. You get what I'm saying?
For me, like being healthy and like taking care of my body is just the longevity road. I'm on a longevity road. So before, the way I used to carry myself, it wasn't proper. Like I used to eat anything, drink anytime, and I wasn't disciplined at all. But when I became more disciplined, my thoughts became more clear, my body's in shape, my mind's in shape. I just feel more sharp and everything when I just take care of myself. Yeah.
You know what the next thing too is? If I'm fucking up, I feel guilty about it. It's weird. Like I feel like life is a part of balance too. If you're eating shitty, how are you gonna expect positive results in your body and your energy?
Yeah, because it's just like you can't be working out and keeping up with your cardio and then you're just like putting on your calories gotta outweigh. Right?
Like a perfect example, I like to smoke. I enjoy smoking, but I can't smoke with grava because I work out so much. I can feel it in my chest in the morning. You get what I'm saying? So like I'm just way more conscious of certain things now because the way I carry myself. Right. I'm just more in tune with my body.
The overall aspect of health. You can't just be working out good and you ain't eating good.
No, it doesn't make
You
any
can't
sense.
be eating good and then you're just
gonna feel like shit.
You're just gonna have. You can't just be eating good and you're just like flubber.
Yeah.
But yo, it's not just about physical.
No, it's facts.
This guy's on his.
But it's not just physical; it's also mental.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's not. It wasn't just the physical; it's the mental that does wonders.
Speaking of which, like we see the Tiago, we see you with the smiling emoji, man. I mean, that represents you. That's a part of. I mean, let's speak on that too. The importance of keeping good energy. You know what I mean? Like it's not every day you're gonna be smiling. You're gonna be, but like that's something. Even you guys as brothers, y'all got the team with you.
Yep.
You guys always keep it in good spirits.
100%.
I remember it was like Rock the House told me one day. He's like, yo, nigga, you always smiling, man.
Yeah.
You always in good. You know what I mean? But I mean, like elaborate more on that. Just
I feel like smiling is contagious. Like it helps uplift the whole room and the people around you. You know what I'm saying? And like it's not even just about being happy. It's more so like keeping good spirits and good
inner thing,
good
right.
energy and a peace of mind.
Yeah.
I feel like that is the biggest currency. Is like when you have a good peace of mind. Like people are fighting for that every day. You can buy yourself you could have a lot of money in the world but still not be happy. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So I feel like peace of mind is like one of the most expensive things you could develop, and it's like it's up to you. You can't go buy peace of mind. You have to develop this yourself, and that's what comes into play with like eating healthy, exercising, being around good people, what you read, what you listen to. Things like that matter because that makes up your energy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
It's like matter.
once you hit certain points in life, you become more conscious. You're like, oh, this is adulthood, and this is what life's about. Sometimes is like that part is expensive, and that's what's gonna help you get finish your path in life. You know what I'm saying? But that's what that's about.
I got the Fly Boys with me, man.
Come on,
I got
man.
Voler with me, man.
Come on,
I got
man.
VG in the cup,
Come
man.
on, man.
I got VG right now, man. You already
get
know what
it.
type of
Come
time we
on,
are.
man.
Episode 31. It
Let's
feels
get
good
it,
to be
bro.
back. Beautiful new location.
Fucking get it.
Live from the streets of downtown
We can
Toronto.
swear?
We might be able to, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not too much, but like I can.
What the fuck's up right now, man?
Come on, man. What the fuck's a VG, man?
What's the type of time we on right now, man? I got half and half, which makes one. I got the conglomerate. I got the CEOs with me. I got Voler Garconz. We're going to speak on what that is in a moment. VG, you know what I mean? And what it derived from my part of a town, from our part of the city, the Uptown.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing. These guys have been doing what they've been doing for quite some time as a collective, clothing line. They got a few artists.
Yep.
These guys are some CEOs, man.
Yep.
Y'all on your Dame and Jay.
Come on,
you guys
man.
got an ASAP mob feel. Because if you know, you know, man.
Yeah,
if you know
yeah.
about VG, I mean, the rest speaks for itself. Definitely great to have you guys here.
Yeah.
Who is VG, man?
There's four of us. There's two of us right here.
Right.
So we have Vinny, then
Right.
we have me, Beeks, then
Right.
there's my younger bro, Cal,
Right.
and then there's Feezy as well.
Yep.
Right. And speak on what they do.
So for Feezy produces, he raps as well. For my bro, same type of thing.
Right.
But I feel like he's a heavy producer. He's been doing this before this was even a thing for us.
Yeah.
Back in like, even Feezy as well, but this is like after like 2010 type of thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So they've been doing music for years.
Right.
You know, this is like SoundCloud days.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
And the fashion now.
Fashion, honestly, me and Beaks are just that's just our
Some
world.
fly
That's just our world. Like this is what we do, man. I don't know if you guys are from the Four Corners or anything, but if you guys seen us, you guys know how we come. Like always fly.
Which leads me to our next question.
Yeah.
Where in the world is Uptown?
Okay, Uptown for me.
Because we see Uptown all over the drip.
Yeah.
A
Uptown
lot of
for me
people- right.
is it's made up of the Four Corners, right? Spareway, Villaway, Brahms, and then Allenbury.
Which all are on Don Mills and Shepherd, Don Mills and Finch, Leslie and Shepherd,
And Leslie
and
and
Finch, the
Yeah.
Four Corners. Shouts to Daddy Snow, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Snow, man.
Yo,
If you
shout out
guys-
to everyone from the Four
Shouts
Corners.
to everybody from the Four
Everyone
Corners.
doing their
Don
thing.
Millie,
Everyone.
Jamal McGlure.
Everyone,
Shouts to
man.
Snow. For those you don't know, Infama.
Yeah.
One on Infama. But I mean, the list goes on, man.
Yeah.
Deborah Cox in the 2020. You know what I mean? Shouts to them guys too. 2020 Vision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See all of you guys. Bizzle. You know what I mean? Don Dior. You know what I mean? Seen Don Dior. Yeah, man. Like I said, it's a beautiful place.
For sure, man.
And it's Uptown.
Yeah. It's a
North
different
York.
energy, man.
Right.
It's a different energy. If you're there, you understand.
Right.
And then when we come around, you understand the energy.
When we're around,
You know the
what
energy,
type of
man.
vibrancy.
You already
know
know,
what
like-
type of frequency.
100%.
It's like some super cool guy shit. That's just
yeah,
what shit we know. That's the shit we
And
do.
it's like we like Harlem, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really like a Harlem place.
When you hear North York, North York's a big place. There's the West and the North Finch, but we're more on the east side of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I said, it's just we Uptown, man.
Uptown's beautiful,
We
man.
rep Uptown to the death. It's just
You know,
beautiful.
supposedly Uptown's like the highest point in the city, right? The highest point of view.
terms
like
of,
altitude type
the
of thing?
altitude.
Yeah. So that's why, like, sometimes if you're like by certain hills around Seneca and stuff, you can still see the CN Tower perfectly.
Shouts to Henry Farm, man. The Henry Farm.
Yes,
community.
all those places, man.
Shouts to the alumni. Shaughnessy.
Yeah.
Shaughnessy, on Henry Farm we stand. In future years we'll not forget the best school in the land.
You went to Shaughnessy?
Come on, man. Yeah. And you went to Lescon, right?
I wasn't a Lescon guy.
Lescon, man?
I'm a Darlington
No, you're
guy.
at Darlington, man. Sorry.
I went to
Sorry,
school.
Darlington.
I went to school with Tristan Thompson, man.
Right, at Darlington.
Yeah, Darlington, yeah.
Okay, and Lescon was French.
No.
No, I think they did have
They
part
were.
French. Darlington had French too.
Yeah.
But Lescon was, to me, more known as a French kind
Listen
of
to the
program.
name of the school. Lescon.
Lescon,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Speaking of which, let's get into Voler Garconz. Garçon.
She's
Right?
transition.
Let me-
transition.
Je
smooth.
t'attends, garçon. My French is completely off, but what the hell does that mean, nigga?
Valaga sauce. Flyboys in French.
Right.
And Flyboys is
Let
just...
them know
You want-
where-
okay,
how
so-
Flyboy started. Shouts
Okay.
to my guy Diddy, man. Shouts to
Diddy,
the
all those
broski.
guys, yeah.
Shouts to the whole villa, man.
Whole villa, man.
XICU. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, TK in the kind
Links, Easy.
Willie, Easy. I see
Everyone,
all y'all,
man. All of
From
them.
the OGs
Guys
to the
naming the
YGs, you know what I
greats.
mean?
Yep.
We
Naming
can
the
name,
greats.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's a lot of
yeah,
OGs, a lot of
100%.
real guys from that side of town.
100%. But Valaga Saw is basically like one day me and Beaks and I, if you want to friggin' be friggin' like, you know, super on point with speaking and shit. But Beaks and I were in the alleyway one day, we were drinking Jack Daniels, right? And we're just like, fuck, like, you know, we went so hard with Flyboys and we don't want to, like, it to come to a full ending. So why don't we start a clothing line and just change Flyboys into French? And that's how the name came up. I swear to God, it was that simple. And we just ran with it because Beaks and I just do things like that. Whatever we start, we have to finish.
Y'all ever been to MTL?
Oh, a couple times for
Yeah.
sure.
When
Couple
you need to have a MTL, a Volar pop-up out
No,
there.
not Beaks
down.
and I. Feezy and I actually went over there one time. We actually got a lot of love. We went back. We went there in 2019.
Oh, a lot of love from the
A lot of
shorties,
love.
too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. A lot of love from the
for
girls.
A lot of Flyboy love for the
Yeah,
shorties.
yeah,
right?
for the
They
girls.
got the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
poutine though, or no?
Pardon?
Honestly, their
would
food, their
you-
food
would you agree?
overall is good, but the
Right.
poutine is
Because the
blessed.
poutine's supposed to be,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, speaks
Yeah,
for
yeah.
itself.
That they
You seen
actually-
Justin Trudeau saying, "Yo, they got like it's been an
No, their
a-
poutine is proper.
right.
I think their food is
Their
really
food
good.
overall-
It's been a
It's good.
testament of itself.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good.
You go to MTL for that poutine. So
Yeah.
if y'all are watching in here, because we got some viewers that are not from Canada.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right? Shouts to you guys in all types of nations and lovely countries and cities. For those of you that don't know, if you go to MTL, you can get some nice poutine.
I didn't even think
Very
about
strict
that.
over there, right?
I didn't even think about seeing with the Dirty Birds situation.
Right.
Some people won't even know waffles and chicken with the syrup.
Yeah.
Because the syrup originally comes from Canada, right? So that's one thing that you guys should try out: waffles and chicken, fried chicken with some syrup. you know,
You ever tried a jerk chicken poutine?
no.
You know what?
Shout to Chris Jerk again, man. They got I like I said, I don't eat chicken, but
Yeah.
they pop in it. And
I
they're
didn't
known
get to
for it.
explore enough.
Alwyn's too. Remember Alwyn's
Yes.
on Underhill and
Yeah,
not
yeah.
far from us.
Yep.
Shout to the Uptown. They got some.
I've tried jerk chicken poutine, but from the wrong place.
Oh man.
You know, there has to be people that actually know how to use jerk
Yep.
seasoning. When if you go to like a chain store,
we
such
ain't
as,
go
like,
name drop, but from the
okay,
wrong.
I'm not gonna say the name, but when you go to a chain store and they have something that says jerk poutine or jerk something, it's not always the right season.
It's not always that right sauce.
Yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah.
Doesn't
They
kick.
don't got that right. You know
That's what I was
I
gonna
mean?
say about Diana sauce as well too. That Diana sauce, like that wasn't really in my house. Like we made a lot of like spices from scratch. To be honest, you know what I mean. A lot of things were from scratch.
Speaking of patties, because we're gonna have you guys back to try some patties, but Randy's or Allen's? Allen's or Randy's? Randy's, yo.
Randy's.
They
Listen,
a different
tell
brother,
this
you
guy
know.
about us picking up Randy's
But you know
like
what?
a couple months ago. And
Yeah, we stood in the
Yo,
line
I
and
ain't gonna
everything.
lie, man.
we finished like 3 patties in like 20
2
minutes.
seconds.
Shouts
Yeah.
to Allen's Patties. If you know where Peanut Plaza is, if you know,
Allen's still
that's
slaps.
uptown to the core. You know what I mean? That's home base.
Yo, Peanut Plaza is such a legendary place.
It's
to
a
me.
staple.
Let them know about
Bro,
Peanut
Peanut
Plaza.
Plaza is one. Like Peanut Plaza, first of all, is shaped as a peanut.
Right.
Like,
For
how the
those of you that don't know,
You get
do
what
your
I'm saying?
research, do your Googles, do your homework, do your experiments.
You can look at the map.
bird's eye view.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. It's a peanuts.
You guys want to know a fun fact?
Yeah.
In fact, where my mom had met a fellow friend who's also, God rest his soul, he's not here, but Mr. Lowblack in Havenbrook. So my mom basically, we're coming from the west. We ended up in Peanut Plaza, probably at the Chinese grocery store, whatever. I don't know what we're doing on that side of town. Maybe visiting who I would call my Auntie Ava. And my mom had met a gentleman, Mr. Lowblack, who actually is Beyond's dad. He named his son after Beyond Borg, a French tennis player. Shout to the Havenbrook, shout to the Brook, shout to the Havenbrook Mandem. And when she met his father, she was just asking about the area because she was in love with the area. And he said, "Oh, my sons go to school here, Shaughnessy. We have this there, the mall's there, amazing area." And that's where she made the decision to move to Uptown.
That's
So
crazy.
she actually shouts to Peanut Plaza, man.
That's crazy.
That's a fact.
I
man.
wish I knew how
That's
my
a
mom
fact.
ended up uptown.
Right.
Because I came from Spearway, you know. I went to Spearway
Yeah,
to
you went to
Villaway.
Spearways first, I remember.
I came to, I was in Spearway first and then I went to Villaway. So I want to know what made her like migrate to this
Transition.
area. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But you know what's really cool about that too? Like, your mom's from Yacht?
She's from Barbados.
Okay, so your mom's not from here. Like, but it's cool that they all came here and then we're all friends.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
They're
Yeah,
from
it's
Trinidad, Barbados,
Jamaica,
Jamaica,
Africa, all these
Right,
places, and
right,
we're all
right.
like homies.
Because
you
we
know
come
what
from
I
a
mean?
place filled with multiculturalism.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got the Arabics, the Persians. You got we got dudes from Lebanon. The Lebanese are around Godstone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Forest
Then we got
too.
the Walalos. We got the Whoopty. We got
Yeah.
the, shout to
Forest, shout to all those
Shout to all the
places,
East
man.
Africans. We got
Yeah, man.
Parkway. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Havenbrook, like I said, 2020, Graydon Hall.
Yep.
Beautiful place, man.
Shout to the whole
Beautiful
Don Mills, the
culture.
whole Leslie,
Shout to the
man.
whole Don Mills.
The
Stand
whole
up.
Leslie, yeah.
Shout
for
to the
real,
Mills,
bro.
man. Definitely,
Nah, because
definitely.
Uptown breeded some fucking different type of animals, and I'm one of those animals. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Real talk.
Real talk,
If you
bro,
know,
like,
you know.
different
From
type of
Shepherd to
animals,
Finch,
bro.
all the way through, and some different type of gal too. But
oh my goodness. We know that there's some. Ooh.
yeah, we about to take a commercial break.
Yes,
So
sir.
now, like, how y'all start your day? How do you start your day?
How do I start my day? I get up, give thanks. So for me, I thank my mother, father, brother, sister, and then I say all fathers, all mothers, all brothers, all sisters. I always start with that because I feel like my dad wasn't around that much for me. So I had other dads like that. Like Beeks' dad was like my dad. So I always say all fathers, you know what I mean?
And that's something in our communities that we're used to, man.
Yeah.
A lot of us never had father figures, and it's really been like that. And it's
Unfortunate
still-
I had mine.
Right, yeah. That played the role.
Yeah.
But that really,
100%.
that helped me as a man, having him as a close friend like this, because I see the calmness from having both parents around and how he's just mentally inclined to, like he just gets things differently. You know what I mean? Like I noticed that from me growing up with just my mom, I was a little bit more emotional. You know what I'm saying? Because I had more woman
female
emotions and stuff
yes.
like that. But But that's how I start my day. I do the prayer, and then I get into a workout right away.
Nigga, you wake up mad early.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah, 6,
Every
8,
day.
7. But I know that's good though.
You see the times I text you,
Yeah. I'm usually like 9, 10. This guy's like 6, 7, 5 some days. Niggas doing jogs in the steps right around the track by St. Tim.
Yeah.
Early.
Yeah.
I see my story, my notification. I see this guy up early.
Yep.
Podcast, which we're gonna get into.
Yep.
But I mean, speaking of getting up early, I didn't ask you. How do you start your day? Sorry. How do you
My
start
day?
Yes.
To be honest, my day is same thing. I give thanks first, and I honestly not random, but I like to make my bed. My bed has to be made after I'm done.
Yeah.
So I give thanks, whatever, look out the window maybe, and I need to make my bed. It's just something in the back of my mind I have to do. You know, some mans wake up and just leave their bed like as it is, but that will bother me. You know what I'm saying? That and yeah, same thing. I'd probably have like a smoothie. And then
I was just gonna say that you make your bed, then you make your juice.
Yeah, right then and there. So honestly, to be honest, I make my smoothie the day before, so I have it in the morning.
Yep.
You know
That's what I do
saying?
too.
So it's just ready to go.
Yeah.
A wise man once told me, okay, and he's actually he's a very important person. He always said that, like, for a man to be able to control his business or to operate a business, he first has to be, you know, clear-minded within his own self or his own life.
Yeah.
So like what you said, making your bed, making sure that your space is neat and tidy and the things around you, right? You got to be, because if you don't have your personal together, how you gonna run a business?
Yeah.
Right? So you got to be, you know, organized.
I'll be honest with you, man. This lifestyle's not for everyone, man. People's visions are too cloudy.
Right. And
You know what I mean?
right. You got to be clear-minded.
Clear-minded, man. You know?
Definitely.
But I feel like anyone can actually start something from scratch, but it comes down to like you actually enjoying it.
Execution.
Yeah, if you enjoy it, then you'll
Right.
keep going. But a lot of people, I'm telling you, don't think this brand stuff is easy. You see me and Beak sitting here and we're smiling, blah, blah, blah. But yo, this shit takes long fucking hours and it takes work, bro. Like this shit is an everyday routine.
It's a lot of discipline too.
Bro,
And it's like they say, it's not about what you have, it's what you do with what you have.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't worry about the things I can't control. I just create opportunity.
Right.
So I never feel worried because I'm always creating opportunity for myself.
To speak again on, because I asked y'all how you start your day and getting up. Get into some breakfast talks right now. Milk first or cereal first? that's what
Yo, cereal
I don't really
first.
consume like cereal. I'm not a dairy person.
I'm not a dairy
anymore.
person
I
either.
cut
Me
that
either,
off,
yeah.
right?
Right,
Just like I
yeah.
cut meat out, but like when I was doing it,
But it did come up
cereal
in the
first.
commentary. Right.
cereal first.
Right.
It has to be cereal. first.
Mandatory.
Were you guys, man, growing up to like warm the milk?
No.
No, man.
Nah, yeah.
No.
I feel that this makes it's a whole.
My dad did that.
It's a
to be
whole
honest.
soggy situation.
I don't like that type of stuff.
Okay, there was one exception. Apple cinnamon Cheerios.
That tastes good warmed up?
Yeah, like no, the milk.
Cinnamon.
Oh, okay.
It just gave it a different effect. 'Cause some people,
That's not in my cupboard. I didn't want that.
didn't hear your cupboard,
I like French toast, frosted flakes. I don't like that.
Yeah, cinnamon toast crunch and shit like that. Yeah.
Imagine just going to a drive-through now. Y'all got cereal and Apple Jacks.
Apple Jacks,
that used to
holy
have, man.
shit.
You know, well, you know, you go on vacation, you get the little small cereal.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
box.
yeah,
You remember
yeah.
them joints?
Yep,
When you was
yep.
going to school, you get the little, you get the little.
Do they
milk
still
carton.
sell those little boxes of cereals?
No, those were dope, man. I might have to ask my guy Jello, man. He's a cereal connoisseur, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah, like those are some times you just pop at a restaurant. Y'all got cereal? Part of your breakfast, like, you know what I mean, or brunch.
Yeah, it's true.
Eat. I mean,
Wait, hold on. You guys had cereal with water before?
Nah,
what?
I've never been that
Remember
poor.
on Friday? He's like,
Friday, yeah.
Fridays, mom's
those are
like,
some death
use some
times.
water.
Yeah, man.
Mom's like, use some water.
Because there ain't no milk in the
Ain't
fridge.
no milk. Use some water.
It's a real thing. Like bully beef on.
I'd rather
right.
just starve myself. I was good at not eating because, you know, sometimes, you know how it was growing up in the hood, man. Like, there's some days you just don't have nothing to eat.
Back to another. I've said this more than once on various podcast episodes. One thing that my mom always used to say: if you don't got horse, you gotta ride cow. You gotta make do with what you have.
That's
Yeah,
100%.
And another
100%.
thing that he said, he mentioned something about focus. Another note I'll leave y'all with: feed your focus and starve your distraction.
100%.
That's
Yep.
something that you really gotta. When
And unlearn and
when you try to
relearn.
get somewhere, it's like you're a guy, you run.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your momentum up. You gotta keep your mind. You gotta be on.
Bro, it's honestly, this lifestyle's
be
no
looking at the
joke,
gram
man.
and- right,
this lifestyle's no joke. I'm just trying to tell. I'm trying
It
to
ain't
explain
no
to
joke
people.
thing.
Nah.
It's not a joke thing.
It's not a joke, man.
Yeah, y'all got that like that ASAP feel, man. When I think about you guys, it's like the ASAP mob kind of man, drippy, drenchy, saucy. Got the lyrics.
Mans are cozy too.
Mans are cozy.
Over cozy.
But even your music too, it has that feel, and you guys kind of do things on your own. You don't go with just you'll in terms of the fashion. I've seen a lot of LA type of references, New York type of, you know what I mean? Like look at what you're wearing right now.
It's like a LA type of,
Carhartt kind of feel,
yeah.
The street vibes, you know what I mean? The loungy vibes, you got the track, you know what I mean?
Cozy
But
vibes.
Not to compare, because you can't compete where you compare, but shout to ASAP Mob.
Oh, 100%.
RPMs.
Yeah.
Met him one time
RIP.
down
I
here.
actually, yo, bro, this is what happens when you're too prideful, man. I seen ASAP Yams one day downtown by Champs. He had a bunch of bags in his hands, he had Nike slippers on, and I was walking with Will, and we seen him, and I'm just like, yo. But in my head, I didn't want to talk to him because everyone was bothering us about, comparing us to them. I wanted to talk to him badly because his energy was blessed and everything. Like, I could feel it, I'm like, yo, I feel like I should speak to him, but my pride, bro.
It was one of those ones, yeah.
Too many people compared us to them, and I'm just like, nah, I don't like that shit. I didn't like it.
Right.
Because, cockiness, man. Man, I'm an uptowner, man.
Yeah.
I'm an uptown. I don't like being compared to next
it's
people.
It's like we are not a groupie type of time,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
it's the shots that we don't take that it's like. And
Exactly.
then now look, he's gone, right?
Yeah.
So it's like one of those things where it's like me. I did a lot of I was on the I was honored to have the verse with Nip. You know what I mean? Me and Riz, we had and I got to speak to Nip on the phone. But it's like that something that I need to work on more is failing to keep into contact.
Yeah.
To be more, to be more communication.
Yeah.
To touch base.
Yeah.
To reach out and look, Nip's gone too. You know
Yep.
what I mean? So we can't take these things or people for granted, even our own people,
Yeah, it's
family.
facts.
And you know what I mean? There's a
Those
lot
are
of
just
family.
little lessons that you learn, though, throughout life, right? You're not
Stay
conscious
intact,
of those
stay on
things.
top of it,
Yeah.
right.
As a kid, you're not conscious of those things. You just think like, oh, every day I'm going to see this guy.
That'll be there.
Yeah.
We won't come back to that.
That's one thing with Beaks and I, too. Like, I feel like when me and Beaks, chill together, people would think, we never chill. The way that, we show each other love, because this shit's real. You never know, man. I went to sleep and woke up with someone gone.
Right,
You know what I mean? So, I don't...
You and I both, you know how that goes.
You know how that goes. So I don't take that shit as a joke, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? I show love as much as I can. You know, it doesn't matter my mood or anything. I just do what I got to do. You know what I mean?
And we got to be grateful and not take those things or people for granted.
Every day.
And give thanks, is even just to wake up, let alone
Yeah.
be able to juice, be able to
100%.
do that.
So
you have to do it
Be
in the
able to
morning.
jog,
Give
be able
thanks
to
in the
breathe.
morning.
Yeah.
Have to. Yo, we're about to get into some. I got something spicy right now for you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna have you guys try. We're gonna get into some food on the next show. But I got some trivia I want to do. Sly Fox gonna do the honors. We're gonna need some cups right about now.
All right, let's do it.
And this game is shouts to my guy Henny. I teefed it from Henny on the Clubhouse Jams.
Oh, yeah?
It's Who'd You Rather, and I mean.
Shout out to Henny, man.
Yeah, shout out to Henny, man. Shouts to Hunters, man.
Shout out to Henny, shout out to Jamal, shout out all those guys, man.
Shout to Prospect,
all of them. Yeah.
Shout to Alvin, shout to Evo.
Clubhouse,
shout to
man.
Camille.
Clubhouse.
Shout to the whole Clubhouse mobs,
Clubhouse.
man.
Yes, sir.
And, I mean, we've been sharing the space. We've been rocking with each other.
Yeah.
Been very supportive. It's been a grind. You could definitely check me out live. Well, you could check me out whenever you want, ladies. But I mean, I'm live every Thursday. I've been a bit absent the last few Thursdays due to some, going on, but Clubhouse Jams every Thursday. Make sure you guys subscribe to their page, Clubhouse Jams, live every Thursday. Also, they're brought to you by sponsor. Speaking of sponsors, this episode is brought to you by Snow Allure Premium Vodka. Be like snow.
Great tasting vodka.
Cold but beautiful. Again, episode 31. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that button. And annotations and all that good stuff. But shouts to Snow. They've been rocking with us for a very long time. And it's definitely brought to you by VG. Shout out to VG on the drip, man. If y'all don't know.
Come on, look at the guy.
Shout out to my guy stepping up footwear for what I mean, helping me put this fit together. We already been had these.
But that's one thing.
where they came
But that's one thing I want to say about VG too.
and you know what I mean? When I seen this, I just had to say, yo, I got something in the vault.
I'll say one thing about VG, man. VG's not to style on people; it's to style people. So You know,
It's
we're
not the
trying.
style on people.
It's the style
it's the
of people,
style
you know what
of
I mean?
people.
Yeah.
It's within you. It's
Exactly.
I like that, man.
Come on, man. Man.
I like how you come
Yeah,
on.
bro.
I like how you come.
That's what it's about, man.
Sly Fox, let me get those cups, sir. All right. So now we're gonna play a game for shots.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have one, but this is their time to shine. This is their time to get
Okay,
turned up,
okay.
right?
Oh
Okay.
gosh, let's go.
Okay,
Let's
so-
go.
So
What questions we got here, man?
Okay. All right.
Just make sure you know Clinton-ness and next to Gaudiness, B.
Okay. We're gonna start with you then. We're gonna start with you right now. I'm gonna give a 3-second timer. Is that harsh? Is
That's
that harsh?
very
3
harsh.
seconds? Is that?
No, that's good.
Okay.
That's like hitting the button.
No, Sly Fox, you're gonna meet me after. You're gonna have to meet me halfway. I think 4 seconds. Get your timer ready. We're going in between. All right. That's what she said. In between. Sorry, my mind was somewhere in. Vince, starting with you. The Weeknd or Justin Bieber?
The Weeknd.
No. Oh, okay. You
Very fast, bro. Don't
You
play
fast
around
like
with me.
You fast like
The
that.
Weeknd.
Beaks. Lil Wayne or Drizzy?
Wheezy.
You think-
He didn't even count.
Yo,
the number.
yo,
He's
man!
talking
I was
about-
counting in the back of my head. All right, half a shot for you. Half a shot for you.
What?
That was. Yo,
shit is
sorry.
that?
Actually, I lied. The game was not called Who You'd Rather. The game is called No Hezzy, and you hesitated.
Oh,
sir.
wow. No
Wow.
hezzy.
That's what
Stop.
happened.
You
That's a
said-
good name.
You know
Call
what?
me up from now,
Because
though.
yeah. Okay.
Just in case.
Okay. Yeah. We're all gonna equally take a shot
Yeah.
because I already messed up the game. So cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to being young black
Cheers, let's go.
entrepreneurs,
Cheers.
my guys.
You already know my
Come
Hear
on.
brother.
that. Let's go.
Voler to the world, Uptown to the world. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Vin.
Huh.
Belly or Tory?
Belly.
Ooh, just all right. Beaks. Nav or Pressa?
Nav.
Was that a hezzy?
That was
That
that.
was that a hezzy?
That was a hezzy.
All right. No hezzy. No hezzy.
Don't leave me.
Dipset or D Block, Vin?
Dipset, man.
Okay.
Oh,
T-Pain
that
or
question.
T-Pain or Future, Beaks?
T-Pain.
Ooh, that was nice.
Now I'm gonna let y'all each give me one no hezzy, and then I'm gonna take my shot.
Okay, mixtape Wheezy or album Wheezy?
Mixtape Wheezy.
Mixtape Wheezy
shit.
too.
All right.
100%.
What do you-
Mixtape Wheezy.
What do you got over
I already
here?
knew that was mixtape
You're
Wheezy.
trying to hit me with a jab.
I would have to get both,
Too
though.
much. Yeah,
I need
back
both.
like Cold Crack, the Joel
I need
Santana
both.
shit.
Shout out to Weezy, man. I feel like he's been coming back, man, from the skateboards to the.
I don't
from
think
the
he ever really
commentating.
fell
He
off.
never really fell off. Well, minus his dreads, but
Yeah.
But like he about to be.
No,
he
facts.
making some noise. Nah, man. But
Yo, you
honestly,
know-
we got to pay homage to Weezy because we know what he's done and set the precedented tone for the biggest artist in the world to date, which plays the biggest a part of the biggest
You influence a lot of
influence on
people.
our city.
Fam, he helped us.
Right. He is, so a lot of people don't
Don't appreciate
Don't
him
appreciate
properly
that.
because there's a lot of different type
If it
of.
weren't for him,
But there's a lot of different lower forms of Lil Wayne.
right?
A lot of different lower
Yeah, he
forms.
influenced a lot of mans.
Look how
And
many
he still
littles
got
there is
bars
now.
for days, man.
But look how
he
many
ain't little.
littles there is
I have
now.
to call him Big Wayne. All right, you hit
Yeah.
me with the last one right now, off the top, whatever. It doesn't even have to be rappers.
Question?
Yeah, I'll take my shot.
Fuck, you want to play a game? I have something similar to like
No,
it's
you
quick.
got to hit me with one more on the Who'd You Rather.
Who for you talking about girls?
Oh no, sorry,
Anything.
about the no hezzy. It could be whatever, man.
Fuck, I have nothing right now.
Because he gave me the you gave me
Pinky or Cherokee?
That's what I was saying. If it's
That
for
right?
Girls.
Oh, that's for after?
That's right.
That's what I was saying. Girls. 'Cause you
Okay,
said
okay,
Pinky
yeah, hit
Rather.
me with girl. Could be anything.
You could do Pinky or Cherokee.
We'll get to them after. Give me another one. Because that's
Okay.
it's a part of the conclusion.
Lauren London or Christina Milian?
Oh, shit.
Lauren London or Christina Milian?
Lauren.
Oh, you did Lauren. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It would have to be like, yeah. It'd be Lauren for me.
I said Lauren too.
You can hit me one more. We're good with that one.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we would know. I answered it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Let's get a bit into the VG fashion talks right now.
Okay.
Like I said, my guy Sean knows, Sly Fox known. Man, I've seen it live in effect. 6 at 6 came on the show. Shouts to him. Literally took the shirt off his back to wear that VG, that scream mask, that bitch ride with me, you perfect.
Bitch.
And that was in it. That was because when we gave him that, he came out of his way, man. Again, like shout to him for like, you know what I mean. And at the time, the brother was going through a lot, and he literally made it. He tried. How long would you say ago? Was he like from Innisfil, like an hour and a half?
Innisfil?
2 hour drive on.
Wow.
2 hour drive, and I'm like, yo, we knew from the top. I was like, yo, we had, we got a snow alert but we blessed him with some VG drip. Obviously, prior you and I had the conversation.
Yeah.
When he seen that, he literally took his hoodie off, took his, you know what I mean, pause, and put on the drip. So
You know the sick thing about that picture? That's Beaks in that picture.
wearing
Is that
the
you in that
mask?
picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
I did
wow,
that picture
wow,
like years ago.
wow.
And we just took it and just rebranded it.
Yes.
But he took that picture a long time ago. That's actually him in that
I
picture.
think that's 2015 or 2016 I did that.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah.
And when did we release that? Like 2018?
Sometime like
No,
2008.
So that's-
sorry, 19.
him wearing the screen mask on the shirt.
Yeah.
And then you altered, and then you see that
Yeah.
on the shirt.
Exactly. That's
dope.
actually him in it.
Yeah. We might need to get a picture with me wearing the mask. What is it?
We can do that. It could be like a
Galdem, you're perfect.
No, but you-
Ride with Saucy. But
see
can
what-
I model for that? I need to be able
No,
to model.
no,
We
but
gotta
yo,
get into that.
remember how Supreme did that with Jim Jones and Joel's?
Yes.
It's the same thing. You can do it too. With
Okay,
us.
so I'm gonna get my fit right and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because I
man.
see y'all collabing, man. See, we
Yeah.
seen Trey Rush.
Yes,
Wearing
yes,
a lot
yes.
of the drip. You've been ordering. I see you got him on the podcast too. That's what's up. Let him know about the podcast, please.
The Be Yourself podcast presented
Yourself.
to you by the one and only Vin Dad.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? If I had a porn name, that would be my name too.
And the
Vin
man
Dad.
has, don't let him fool. He has a late night baritone voice on the thing. When I first heard this, I'm like, this is not for my ears to consume. This is for the gal though. He's serenading the ladies.
most of the listeners
what I
are
mean?
girls.
He's
They're
like, hey,
girls.
good tonight, ladies. Back on another episode of the Vin
Bro,
Dad
I'm
podcast.
cut
It's
from a
your boy-
different cloth, man.
It's your boy Vin Dad here on episode of
I should have grew up in the
69.
60s, man. I should have grew up in the 60s and 70s, man.
Guys, I got some Motown. I'm like, yo, what is going on here, man? It's a Be Yourself podcast. What we're gonna have to do a collab, man.
No, for sure.
That's what's up.
Because I just
That'll be
promote
lit.
lifestyle, right?
That'll be
when
lit.
Trey came on, was that from Miami?
Yeah, he was in Miami.
Okay, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah. We did it over
So
the
all
phone.
audio, all platforms.
Yeah. All
That's
platforms,
what's up,
everything. The Be Yourself podcast presented to you by, hosted by Vin Dad, not presented, hosted by Vin Dad.
And is there a weekly schedule for it?
Bro, I'm on episode like 500 right now.
Right, yeah.
Because they're very short, straight to the point. I tell a story and then I say a lesson behind it.
Right.
So it's just straight to the
Yes.
point, lifestyle.
And how did I know you and Trey already have a relationship.
Yeah.
And Shorty. How did that relationship come about with Trey Rush and getting him to collab on the show?
So Trey Rush is just one of those guys. I was around him randomly one day doing shisha. And my sister was still alive those days. And
Yes.
she's like,
God
my
bless
niece and nephew, you already know, RP to my sis. My niece and nephew, she's like, yo, my niece and nephew always watch them. I mean, the kids always watch Trey Rush. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, who the hell is this Trey Rush guy? Because we made a story together. You know,
Yes.
we're all smoking shisha. And then since that day, he's just been a blessed guy. He just always showed me love. He would check in. Even one time when my sister passed away, like I seen him one time at a shisha bar. We're speaking. He FaceTimed my nephew, my niece, and he brought them clothes, brought them shoes, video games, everything.
Real warm-hearted individual,
Yeah, he's
man.
a solid guy. He's just a solid guy. So he's a stand-up person. So it's easy for me to just
Shouts to the Boros, man. Shouts to the Rush family. Shorty's dope, you know what I mean?
yes,
shout to
man.
the whole- shout to the whole
Bro,
gang.
his wife's a blessed person. Like their family's just amazing. You know
Very
what I mean?
family orientated
Yeah.
and play a good influence on, even the biracial, you know what I mean?
Yes. They're leading
Very
by
good.
example, man.
Very much
They're leading by example.
man. Make sure you guys check them out and check out Vin's podcast with the Rush family. Sorry, with Trey.
Trey, yeah.
With Trey, that's
yeah.
what's up, man.
I'm gonna go over there. He told me to come out there one day. I'm gonna go over
in
there.
MIA.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out to Miami one day and just kick it over there and bring some stuff.
Yeah, man, because he's been repping hard, man.
Yeah.
And he's been posting it too.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I said, look out for Sauce Babie posting that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna get on my
man.
model just now,
No,
man.
man, you're doing your
I'm
thing,
gonna get on
man.
my
You support us,
VG,
brother.
man. Yo, yeah, speaking of Mike, started with the original VG logo, right? Anime came along.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z came along. You know what I mean? Different fonts, different styles along the way that got people, because everybody shouts to Rainy too. Rainy.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I need the next. Like,
Shireen.
Shouts to Rainy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All day. And a lot of people that are a fashion influence, like I said, just many, not even just YouTubers, people around the city, whether models, rappers, just influencers in general.
There's even one stylist.
Have
We had like a
been messing with
stylist.
guys.
There's like a stylist in Montreal. We sent a few things to, and she does cool stuff with our stuff, and she sends us pictures of it. It's like people that just do things with our stuff, and we really appreciate all those people that do things, man.
I told y'all, the Montreal shorties. I told y'all.
Yeah.
That Voler, that's that Voler drip. But what, like, so it's just, I guess it's just like with everything, creating.
Yeah.
It comes along the way, right, Beeks? Like, in terms of like
Honestly,
what
it's not-
influences the different styles, because it's like you're in your anime mode.
Yeah.
But then because there's something that visually will inspire you, right?
I feel like honestly, I feel like we have two different creative processes.
Right.
In terms of, because you have to deliver for the public.
Yes.
In terms of what's going on in the world, to
Yes.
society at time, with colors and stuff that's going on for the season.
Yes,
Like
that's
October
what I want
is
to tap
now.
into. What inspires the creative process?
But like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we have one for like what's going on for the general public. It's October, so orange. That's for general public because Halloween. You get what I'm saying? And then there's the next process is like what we want to make something for ourselves.
Yeah.
So and that's gonna dive into like our childhood and our past of like we like Dipset. We're gonna see what type of stuff they used before.
Yes,
That
yes.
all these movements use the same type of thing. No limits.
Right.
ASAP Mob. That's why you think it's similar because that's what we're looking at. We're looking at that type of resume to build and
Even
rebrand.
the dips quote on the duffel bag. Let them know what the quote was.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Which duffel bag we talking about right now?
Have him sent up. Go uptown. No, it wasn't that. It was on.
It wasn't a duffel bag.
It was. Oh no, it was on the hoodie, the inside out hoodie. Sorry.
We got
the camera.
Okay, yeah. I got the inside right from the outside. The outside get inside. The inside get outside.
Right.
Yeah.
And the hoodie was outside.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, it was inside out.
Outside.
Inside out.
Exactly.
That was dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like I
yeah.
said, it's just something that can spark an idea, and it's different.
Yeah.
You know, you don't see many inside out hoodies. Sorry. But we outside though, uptown to the world.
No,
you
for
know,
real.
You know how we rocking, man.
100%.
You know what I mean? You see the drip, you see the suede, you see the cardigans, you see the fleece, you see the loungy slippers.
Bro,
man.
I'll be honest with you, man. I don't gotta brag about what I do, man.
Yeah, man. It just
I'm
comes
here for a good
natural.
time, not a
That
long time.
natural sauce. It ain't
Yeah,
it ain't
man.
watered
Can you show
down.
the socks? Can't show the socks.
Come on, look at the bottom of the socks. What's it
Smiley
say?
face.
For those of y'all that don't know, you see the smiley face on the drip?
socks.
Fam, you think this is a fucking joke?
This sauce is not from concentrate.
Bro, come
For y'all
on.
that don't
It's
know.
black and white. You guys
you
want to
know.
see the black
Right.
and white? You want to see the black ones? I have to reverse.
He has the
it.
black ones on right now too, man.
This wasn't.
He got the
planned.
white.
This
got
shit
the
was
black.
not planned.
You're right.
He has the opposite
The outside
hat.
to the inside, opposites attract. See, and it wasn't planned. I would back mine off, but I ain't got those. But
Yeah.
we'll say that for another time.
I should have brought you guys some socks too. I should have brought you guys some. My bad.
See, she getting spicy right now. You hear the sirens, man.
Yeah.
Firefighters on the way. Where do you guys source your materials?
Fuck, you know.
Or is
I
that a
had to
best kept
do a lot of research, to be honest. It take you know what it is. That's what I'm saying. The first few years, if you think about VG, started like back in 2015.
Yeah.
I started playing with stuff from 2013 because I'm trying to figure out what T-shirts feel like and fabrics and stuff. Like it took some time, so I had to go to a bunch of places. But a lot of our stuff is Canadian made, especially from scratch. This summer was a big summer for us. Was like the bucket hats.
Yeah.
Vince did the bucket hats, and it's like this is all made in house here.
Right.
It's not like where we shipped it from China.
Let
you
them
know what I'm
see the
saying?
jean jacket, like on the back. Sly Fox had mentioned, like, yo, where you getting them patches from? You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, so
And it's just a different type of
I
time we on right now.
I put the Dipset patch on it because if you guys know me, Dipset is. If it wasn't for Dipset, I don't even know if I would have Flyboys, to be honest. Like the way Flyboys started, actually, this is an interesting conversation. The way Flyboys started, I was on the phone on the 39 Finch bus.
Shout out to the 39 Finch.
Yeah,
Shout out to the 25 Don Mills and all
Facts.
that. You know,
So-
you already know, man.
I was I was on the phone.
north
I think
to
we were-
south.
How old were we? I was like 16 or 14.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so
You're hopping on like Leslie and Finch one day, right?
No, I was on the 39 coming from Francis Lieberman.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was listening to a song called Flyboys from
McCowan.
Cameron and Jim Jones. He's like, the reason why we be so fly, blah, blah, blah. He's just saying things. I'm like, God, we're fucking Flyboys, bro. I called Beeks. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, Beeks, you want to be in a group called Flyboys? He's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. He's a 14-year-old talking to a 16-year-old. And then I called Easy. I'm like, yo, Easy.
Diddy and all of them.
I'm like, yo, Easy, do you want to be the CEO of Flyboys? He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. But we didn't even know what the fuck we were doing. We just liked the fact that we had a crew that was relatable to each other. You know what I mean? That was the most
For
important
those that
thing.
know, man, the fly. There's a lot behind the Fly Boys too. There's a lot in the trenches.
Bro, come on.
A lot of dark times that turn to light. You know what I mean? Free the guys.
I'll tell you this right now.
Boys was some slime boys too, man.
I'll be honest with you. That
Slime boys is some slime boys.
my dickies right now say that we're Uptown Bandits, and the things that we got caught for, the stolen goods we got caught for, was $250K.
Can you let them see that on camera? Hold on. You can stand up because it'll show. Let them see that right now.
BG Uptown Legends, fitted jeans bandits, stolen goods, $250K.
Yeah.
You guys can do your Google.
It's probably more than that.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
probably more than that today, but That's just me.
That's just me ratting on myself too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But hey, it wasn't you though.
It wasn't me.
wasn't you though. Remember what
Allegedly.
Shaggy said? It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't those. Man.
Allegedly.
But
You
we
get what I'm
said-
saying? So, allegedly.
Man.
So
My guys, man. I'm not in the color, man. You guys know, you know. Well, you don't need to know, but you figure it out at some other time, my man.
no, but that's why I
You
honestly
gotta have the. It's going a million.
No, I
million.
like that shit though. I like that. The Flyboys, like we wear fitted jeans, so sometimes like we had to pop shit more than usual, you know, because fitted jeans wasn't a normal thing back then. You get what I'm saying? Some people looked at us like they wanted to test us more and all that type of stuff. So we had to pop shit. You know, we pop shit.
And it's like you see now, even with Valentino, a lot of brands. It's been done a lot before too. But shouts to like Mustafa the Poet, Mustafa, like they're using a lot of his Mustafa the Poet's poetry or his lines on clothing, right?
Yeah.
So it's good that you guys are doing that, taking a different dynamic to it, right?
For sure.
Not just imagery,
Yeah, no.
writings on the wall.
Those messages mean something, so they're important.
right,
They're
right.
so simple, but it could go a long way for
Like
people.
they say, pictures worth 1,000 words. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like how his shirt there says visionary, but the eye on it is
Yep.
the fist. Like it's like words speak volumes, right?
But that's how VG was too. Like I feel like sometimes we couldn't like get certain things from Nike or any of that type of stuff, so we had to make it ourselves.
Right.
You know, like because I don't know if Nike's gonna make something like this.
Right. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'd rather.
You don't know. There's a proven thing, and shouts to Vin for putting me on to a Nipsey Hussle read called Contagious that I knew about in passing, but he inspired me to read this book, and I believe they speak vaguely on it that it's like sometimes when you have an idea, the universe works in such brilliant ways that it's like you got to act on it sometimes.
Yeah,
The ideal
I've
goes to like
seen-
1,700 people
I've
at one
seen
time.
it in many aspects where it's like, I thought about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it will just wither away.
Yeah.
But you got to put your stamp, your seal
have to
on
go
that.
after it.
You got to go after it. If it's a calling, you got to, and like you said, there's those situations like the ASAP situation or many situations where like, it's a pride thing and it's just like, man, I'm gonna leave it behind thing or I'm not ready for this now. No, we just gotta act on it because we'll get our notary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The time speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I think we
I
just
did
get
this
in our
first,
head.
you know,
Yeah,
like
it's facts.
because there's gonna be the other fly, but there's always and I asked many people this. I'm gonna ask you guys this: what's the message you guys have for that next young VG or that next young flyboy that's trying to kick in your door, come for your spot?
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Don't give up. Don't
give
give
up.
up. But proceed with caution while you're
I'll
at
be
it.
honest with you,
Because
bro.
there's some hungry.
I'll be honest with you, man. I do this shit like I never done it before.
Right.
Like I do this shit every day, enthusiastic to do this shit. So
Yeah.
whoever's the next up, I'm gonna embrace them, but make sure you know who you're
Gonna be
dealing
on your
with.
daily routine.
Make sure you
It's
know
like
who you're
shout to
dealing
Kid.
with. Yeah.
It's like shout to Kid. Kid said the other day, my guy Marlo, he said, "Yo, I see all these bare gal them talking about they're working out and this and that." But he's like, my ex, he's like, buddy, she was working out every day, every morning. It was a religious thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So don't see all these gal them 2-3 times a week. Stay on your grind. Stay on your job, man.
For me, like VG is my religion, and all my homies have godly positions. You get what I'm saying? So that's just what it is for me, bro. Like, I don't want people to really fully understand me. It's not for me. I'm not supposed to be understood.
Facts.
And for you, Beeks, for you, Beeks, message to the youth and for
Like I said,
for the
don't-
youngins gonna come up that are in their type, like whether it's fashion, the music.
Okay, number one, you have to believe in it because if you don't believe in what you're doing, you're gonna give up.
Don't just do it to
and
do
you're gonna
it.
waste time.
Right.
And time is the most expensive
Actually,
currency.
foresee yourself doing this.
Yeah, but you have to be in love with
Enthusiastic about it.
this,
right?
passionate about it. Like you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes, yes.
If not, then you're gonna give up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
100%.
saying?
Yeah. Yo, shouts to Feezy, your bro on the beats too. We got
100%.
Yo, shouts to the whole squad.
Music's
100%.
fucking great.
Yeah. Can we expect all streaming platforms, but can we expect some new stuff on the way?
October 15th.
Yep.
Albums releasing?
We have three tracks coming out.
Don't say a
Flying
word. I'll meet
Galaxy.
you there.
Yes.
It's called
Album release
it's called
party.
Flying Galaxy.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
That's the name of the.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
this
yeah.
considered a mixtape?
It's just really
EP?
airy, sick. Yo,
Flying Galaxy.
man,
Right.
I don't want to speak on what we're coming with.
Because y'all
man.
are the fly boys. So
Yeah.
we taking this to a different hemisphere.
Yeah.
Y'all already know.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, Pinky or Cherokee?
Pinky or Cherokee? I have to go with Pinky.
You hezzy, man.
First of all, we're playing hezzy again?
No, yo, did he not hezzy? You hezzy. Fab, you hezzy.
Go, we're playing Hezzy again?
No, fam. That's all right. We're gonna go something. Don't take it yet. Don't take it yet.
All right.
Don't take it yet. Don't take it yet. You get a small one. You get a small one.
Is this good?
You get a small one.
I do this.
All right. Okay. Now we can get into a Would You Rather. But we're going to call this one Would You Rather.
All right.
Would you rather
Okay.
catch your girl cheating with a porn star or you being caught?
I'm getting
with a female porn
caught.
star?
I'm getting caught.
I'd rather get caught.
I'm getting caught.
Rather get caught?
Fuck
You
that.
catch her, that's gonna be in your brain for however long. You're
Fuck
gonna see
that.
So
that.
you're getting caught.
Yeah, I'm getting caught.
You're getting caught?
I'd rather get caught.
With Pinky or Cherokee?
Pinky.
Pinky. Talking about old
Yo,
Pinky.
you know what's crazy?
Yo, I was about to
wait,
double shot
you
you.
know,
Pinky.
honestly, I wasn't big on neither of those two. I like Isla Fox and
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
like Melrose Fox, fucking
Honestly,
Lacey Duvall.
I like
those,
Roxy Reynolds.
You know what I'm saying? Like I like those, but
I
if
like
was to
Ayada
choose,
Angel.
it's Pinky.
And shouts to Aisha Diaz. And
That's a vixen, man.
That's
Pinky
a
wasn't
vixen.
even, you're right, she's a vixen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know.
That's a
Got it,
vixen.
But honestly, Pinky wasn't even all that into shape, but she just had this exotic.
Oh, never mind. I don't want to say
And
what
she
I'm
had the
gonna
tongue
say.
ring.
I don't want to say what I'm
Yo,
gonna say.
my guys, let's do it. Come on.
I already took the shot.
Oh, you already took
you
it?
did?
Oh, wow.
Alright,
That leaves
fuck,
me and
let's
you,
get
man.
it. Air
Alright,
shot.
Let's get it.
go.
Air shot. Air shot. Let's get it. Make sure to like,
What you
subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Follow VG on all platforms. Where can they
100%.
find you? Where can they find you guys?
Voler Garconz, VOLERGARCONZ.227
Yup.
on Instagram. My Instagram is Tiago TIAGO.227.
And mine is Vin Dad. Vin.dad. It's
Simple.
very simple.
Let's
VIN.dad.
and of course, the Be Yourself podcast.
Yes, Be Yourself podcast hosted by Vin Dad.
Right.
It's in every place, man. New Zealand, Peru, all these random places.
Uptown,
Philippines,
downtown,
everywhere.
Switzerland.
Everywhere.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Switzerland for real, too. Switzerland. Yeah.
We all across the map, man. Barbados to the world, man.
Yeah.
Trinidad, I see you, man. Ghana, we on the way, man. Prince, I see you. Sly Fox in the building. Sean Riches. Shouts to the gracious Grace for letting us use this space. And I mean, it's been a beautiful time, beautiful experience. My guy in the cut, security kicking us out. We're about to be out. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man. We're about to knock ourselves out, man. It's been a beautiful time in the culture.
appreciate you
Yo,
for
of
having
course,
us on
man,
there,
of course.
bro.
Yo, what does Grace call this space again? It's called the what is it called? I forgot the name of this, but man, it's amazing, man. You know, fresh cut fries. It was all right, but we're not gonna name drop the location, but there needed to be a bit more salt.
We
You know
got to
what I
do
mean?
another one.
Good thing we didn't do the food review.
Yeah.
To
We
be
gotta do a part.
continued.
Yeah,
To be
for sure.
continued.
This
Let's
is a
go.
short little
Come
thing,
on.
man.
BG on the socks.
Yeah.
BG on the drip. Snowler Premium Vodka.
Yeah, man.
Slack Box, we here. Until next time, we out. Make sure, like I said, you guys like, subscribe, comment. Episode 31. Let's go!